Welcome to the Battle of Leyte, my friends. It looks like the Japanese Northern Force has just been spotted by our aircraft, and it's been such a long time since I've done some war on the sea action. I can't wait. Now, what I'm going to be doing here is going ahead and trying to take out that aircraft carrier. I'm going to have to bring in the Hellcats, though, to maybe, like, sort of soften things up. So I'm going to start off with these 4 Hellcats, and we're simply going to go ahead, go into target mode, select that ship right there. Good enough for me, and we are going to order our guys to attack. I have been away from Pacific combat for so long, guys. I want to see what it has to offer. I want to grab some of these Helldivers, too, and also make them do something in this battle, but I really want to be careful about this fight because I anticipate it's going to be a lot more difficult than we expect. There's 2 Japanese aircraft carriers here. These are like absolutely perfect targets, of course. So I'm going to be taking a bunch of Helldivers. Oh no, I hate that. Sorry, deselect. So I'm going to grab actually these other Hellcats, and we're just going to send them. All of these, actually. I think it's going to be about 7, and we're going to go straight for that aircraft carrier. Now, I'm thinking the proper way to approach this is allowing some of these planes to sort of fly overhead. So we're just going to get a bit closer here. And once we get into position, I'm going to go ahead and target the rest of the carrier here. Really, we just want to take out those destroyers so they're not as much of a hindrance to our bombing run. But ultimately, we're going to just have to go for a good old-fashioned attack. Let's go, guys. We are going to target number 4. I'm hoping that's the correct one. I believe it is. We're going straight for this one here. And don't forget, we have the rest of the actual planes coming in. Let's take a look at that Hellcat fighter. He's going straight for one of the carriers there. And I'm going to take the rest of these fighters here. They are not currently selected, so we're going to go real crazy. And we are going to order an attack on that carrier. It's actually a lead carrier, I believe. Here we go. Everybody's got orders at this point, boys. Wish us luck because things are about to get quite hairy, and I'm worried that those destroyers are going to ruin most of my plans. That being said, let's hope that's not the case. Let's also grab some more of these Avengers. Oh, boy. Jump over there to the Hellcat dive bomber. Alright, let's see how those aircraft carriers are holding up. And so far, we're not getting the best results, frankly. I'm actually going to go ahead and grab a bunch of Hellcats here, a bunch of Avengers, excuse me. And we're going to go for a monumental run. So we're going straight for just a massive attack run on the carrier. And actually, we've got a large group coming in anyway. But I want to make sure that thing is down. If anything's going to be down, this is the one I want to be destroyed. So there we go. We're ordering all of our planes at this point, all existing planes, to head in for the attack. Come on. Also, what I will do is with the remaining planes, with the remaining planes, I want them to go after the other aircraft carrier. So they're going to go right there and attack. Here we go. Guys, we're getting major bombings right here. Losing a few planes, of course, in the actual attack itself. But that was fairly effective. I would have liked it to be even more effective. We've got plenty of planes left in the sky, though. We're going to come in for additional strikes. Unfortunately, that second aircraft carrier didn't really get much of a hit. So I'm going to take this Hellcat, this one. We're going to go really crazy here, as a matter of fact. Take a bunch of Avengers, too. And again, I am targeting that carrier exclusively. Everybody is being ordered to come right back and target the rest of those carriers. In the meantime, I'm also going to take all of these Helldivers. I think we still have quite a few of them. What I'd really like to do is actually go ahead and take out that destroyer. But I'm not sure that's the appropriate thing to do here. Here we go, guys. See if we can get these 2 aircraft carriers. Knock out this fleet entirely. Here we go. We have got a ship sinking. Beautiful. Let's take a look at which one it is, guys. It's going to be the carrier. Absolutely beautiful. Of course, I'm going to still bring in the rest of the fleet, or the air fleet in this case, to target that enemy aircraft carrier. We're going to just completely divert all of our targets. Yes, I'm being very strange in my selection, but I know exactly what I want to get. There we go. Come on, boys. Can essentially ignore the enemy destroyers, though I wouldn't want to be in the water with these guys. But look at all of the Hellcats we still have in the sky, and everybody is going towards the same target over here. In fact, this Helldiver still has bombs, and he is going directly for that aircraft carrier. Come on, baby. 1 down, 1 to go. I mean, this would be a major victory. Of course, we've already lost a number of pilots. Here we go. Going to be a strafing run. If that's all he's got to offer, that's okay. Secondary runs will get this guy eventually. Somebody's got some bombs, especially the torpedo bombers, guys. They are approaching really low, and this lets me know they likely do have bombs on board, some sort of torpedo on board. I love it. Here we go. Additional units coming in. Could really see that carrier burning up, and I'm hoping those secondary fires on the other ships are going to take them out. Moment of truth right here, boys. Let them have it. Oh boy, and there we go. Bombs are dropping. Let's hope that it's enough to put an end to that carrier. It looks like they missed, though. I think the carrier got quite lucky, although he's going to ram into that ship and did actually end up hitting one of these destroyers, which is pretty amazing. Thinking there's another Hellcat. We might go in for yet another run. I am going to once again target the carrier and make sure that we go in for another attack. It might even just be a strafing run, but I'm thinking if we can start fires on this thing, we can knock out the entire group. So there we go. I love seeing all those burning ships, man, and even the destroyer, honestly, looks damn good. I'm actually going to take this one Helldiver, and I'm going to go straight for this destroyer right here. Come on, baby. Be good just to deny the enemy any sort of defensive capabilities whatsoever. I like seeing that fire on the carrier. Oh, too bad, brother. Best we go for the carrier anyway. There we go. Another hit, guys. Direct hit on that second carrier there. And I think we'll be getting another direct hit here. The rest of the planes, though, we're going to have to get them the hell out of here. There we go. Another one. Beautiful. There we go. Look at that, man. We've got planes crashing all around this Japanese aircraft carrier, but you know what? As long as we send her to the bottom of Davy Jones' locker, I think it's going to be a win. Come on, baby. Any remaining ships I might actually use to hit that destroyer right there. Damn it. I want to get right on top of those ships. All right, there we go. Yep. So with these guys, I'm actually going to go for that destroyer. I think this carrier is going to sink. There we go. Another bomb directly on top of it. I think we've got it. So knocking out another one of the enemy's defensive ships, as far as I'm concerned, that is the right approach here. And here we go, guys. A bunch of Avengers coming in to finish the job. Look at that burning carrier. There she blows. I hope so anyway. Looks like to the very end he is fighting. Are we going to have to send in another group? I mean, I'm thinking even a scraping run would knock this thing down since he is so fragile at the moment. Here we go. I mean, I have to really give it to this particular fighter. He is putting it in his all, man, just to survive to the very end. But we have to make sure that this guy goes down no matter what. So I think we're just going to go ahead and do the equivalent of a broken arrow here. Target him and attack. Make sure everybody is striking that carrier to send him down. And at the same time, that fire on the destroyer is continuing pretty ruthlessly. I keep hoping that that's a torpedo or something of that nature, but it doesn't seem like it. And again, I'm trying to look to see if it's starting to sink below the water. I don't think so. The entire deck is on fire, but who knows? The rest of the decks might be doing just fine. Again, that destroyer seems to be in somewhat worse shape. Wait a minute, did we get it? I think we did, and she is sinking, guys. So we're actually going to switch targets over there to the destroyer, and we are going for it to be able to knock out yet another one of these Japanese ships. At that point, I'm going to let our boys get a rest. They have done more than enough work. Here we go. We've actually restarted a fire that had ultimately gone out. Pretty soon we're going to cease combat. I think these guys have proven themselves. We actually still have another bomb to drop, but I think the Japanese fleet has learned a lesson. Nonetheless, losing that many decent pilots, definitely not what I was looking for. Go. I think we can have them cease all combat attacks. Same with this Helldiver here. In fact, I'm not sure. He might still have something to offer in terms of an attack, but I want to really just focus on the ships we sunk here. Look at that, man. Down she goes. Always great to see something as large as an aircraft carrier going down. So 2 Japanese aircraft carriers. Of course, for those of you that are familiar with the Pacific War, these are extraordinarily valuable to the Japanese. I would consider this a win. Of course, losing that many pilots, man. More than half of our pilots. A hell of a sacrifice, right? To take out a couple ships. Man, I would feel a little better had we knocked out the destroyer as well. And there's still time, isn't there? I think just for the men we lost on that ship, we've got to go for the destroyer here. Got to try to knock her out. Send another ship to Davy Jones' locker. I can imagine any pilots being captured by the Japanese in a situation like this would have no chance of survival. So again, do I feel good about this? No, but I want to get the action in. I want to get some kills, some additional kills. Go, that fire is billowing up again. They managed to put it out, and we managed to reignite it with these attacks. Come on, Avengers. We got Avengers, Helldivers. Everybody's coming in for this final attack. We are so desperate to get some vengeance on the Japanese. Here we go, guys. Everyone's coming in for this one. There we go, baby! The whole damn ship is on fire. Of course, at this point, with this attack run, we can have the rest of them cease. Again, desperate times call for desperate measures, and certainly, these were desperate times. Let's cease that attack, and that ship is going down, baby! So we took out 2 carriers, a destroyer, of course, losing a lot of men, but you know what? They were heroes. They were heroes. And it's also been a long time since I played War on the Sea, so please do forgive me for being a little extra aggressive. I couldn't help myself, but there we go. He's going down. The carrier is already down. We did what we could here. Certainly the Japanese are not going to be feeling great about this, although I am probably going to be court-martialed and shot. That's the life we lead out here on the sea, my friends. That's for sure. I always promise you guys full sinkings, and I think this is going to be no exception. All it took was one additional bomb, and I knew we could knock out that destroyer. Now, they do have 2 ships left. This one over here is doing evasive maneuvers. In fact, 3 ships left, excuse me, which, of course, for our pilots would mean almost certain death. Nonetheless, this is something they will not soon forget, and a major loss to the Japanese. Really, any aircraft carrier for either side is going to be a major loss. And my friends, if you want to see some more War on the Sea, let me know in the comments below. Always love to bring you this sort of naval action and or air action. As long as it's in the Pacific, puts a smile on my face. Take care, and I'll catch you on the next one.